It's the Spar-Inn Podcast.
Oh, it's a knockout.
Yo, what up, what up? Episode 48 of the Spar-Inn Boxing Podcast. We just had Alex Vargas interview. If you catch that, check that out. We're just going to do a little quick synopsis, little closing show of what went on with that Saudi card after the Mike Tyson massacre. But
it was all right,
not
man.
a massacre.
It was all right.
The Mike Tyson drama. Real quick on the Mike Tyson stuff, though. Did you see the Holyfield interview?
Nah. I usually catch
in the beginning.
all that
In the
shit.
beginning, Lennox Lewis, Holyfield, and the whole team, Andre Ward, and them were talking, and
They had all of them there. That's fire.
I really think Holyfield, and I don't mean this as disrespect, is deaf and blind. Like he was like, "What? What?" It was sad, bro. And at that moment when he did that, I knew. I was like, "Oh, this ain't good for Tyson," because Lennox didn't really get hit like that. I was like, "Oh, this ain't good for Tyson.
Oh man,
This ain't good for Tyson." But yo, shout out to him for getting in the ring. Real quick, Rosie Perez.
trash.
Oh my, great girl, nice person. Get her off the mic.
I love her.
The other dude.
I'm like,
You love her what?
areolas.
What the fuck? All right, well, he has a crush on her. That's nice.
Yo, white man can't drum. Oh,
Yeah.
she
Very
was.
good.
She
So
was,
the funny thing about Rosie Perez on the mic was all the old heads were like hitting me up like, what the fuck? Like, you know, with the boxing guys,
Yeah.
whatever. What the fuck is she doing on there? What the fuck? Holy shit. What the
Yeah,
hell?
but the dude called her something boxing. I said
She is into boxing. She's always at that Madison.
No, she said he said some crazy shit though.
Really?
It was like he dragged it.
Yeah?
Like I've never seen her on a. This is my first time you've ever seen her like about boxing something.
Nah, she's been involved. She's always at fights, sitting ringside and stuff. I see.
Even though I love Amanda Serrano too, she was playing favoritism too much during the.
Yo, but I'm not gonna lie. She was getting feisty with Kate about Kate. She's like, that wasn't intentional headbutt. Oh, stop it, ref. So she was kind of
yeah,
both ways.
Sometimes.
It's just all in all though on the mic, she was not that great. As well as the other guy from the WWE, he wouldn't shut the hell up. Roy Jones Jr. Shout out to you. You were the star of the night on the mic. Yeah.
He was the first one that said that. I felt like she copied him. But he said,
Probably because he was.
he's like, no, that's not intentional, and because he explained it and broke it down
Yeah,
to them. So
but
that dude was from the WWE.
yeah, I forget his name. It's like he's always on. He talks.
Not my WWE,
Bro, he talks so much. It's like, shut up. He basically reminds me of a wannabe Steve Kim. Like Steve Kim, he's like the boxing guru. I always shout him out. He has the podcast with Mario Lopez. Steve Kim is like great. He's knowledgeable about boxing. Very knowledgeable. Probably one of the most knowledgeable about boxing, right? And his like punchlines and stuff make sense. This guy was saying the dumbest shit. My dad, bro. My dad ain't really with it right now. And my dad was even like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, I agree. Like, this guy, what the fuck is he talking about? It was just, I forget his name. I don't even want to look it up. But, hey, listen, it is what it is. It was an event. It wasn't a fight. I'm happy the undercard was good. Serrano was on it. Also, too, the fight before Serrano.
Oh, Mario Barrios.
Yeah, Mario Barrios.
Looking mediocre.
Yeah, that was it was a good fight because they're both
a good
evenly overrated. Very good fight because they're evenly
It
overrated.
was a good fight. Definitely, they was throwing. They was not running from nothing.
Nah, it was good for the eye.
Knockdowns.
Yep. But I will say this: either of them fight anybody in the top 5 or any Eastern European in that weight class, they are.
I was shocked a little bit. I'm like, yo, Mario going down like that?
Yeah.
Like,
And then he
damn.
was flustered after it. But hey, it is what it is.
he should have got the win still, or the draw was perfect?
Draw was perfect. They got it right. Draw was perfect.
Okay.
I was cool with the draw on the Amanda Serrano card too, but draw was perfect there.
Yep.
I think the draw was perfect.
And I had him by points. That's the crazy part.
I
I was
bet.
fucking pissed.
Yeah, I lost a lot of bets. But fast forward. Tyson, Jake Paul had a nice, extravagant Friday night event. Mike Tyson is what we knew he was, but we did not want to think he was.
Yeah.
He's almost a 60-year-old man in there. And hey, props to Jake Paul. Gained a lot of respect from him. We just talked about it on the other show with Alex Vargas. He showed respect. He showed restraint. And he realized this guy's a legend. I'm not here to bully a legend. And I respect Jake Paul for that. His stock rose with the whole nother market, too. His stock rose with me because I'm a Jake Paul hater. You know, I hated him. And with the old heads that were watching this. Like, oh, wow, that guy did the right thing. Yeah. Props to him. I don't think it was intentional. Like, it was intentional, but I don't think it was planned. He knew, wow, this after the 4th or 5th round, this is an old guy in there. I don't like definitely. I don't like how this feels.
Yeah, we got scammed. No, but I don't think Mike just couldn't. He really couldn't just catch him. But I heard it was a whole bunch of allegations that, what I'm saying, allegedly he had the uppercuts he couldn't throw and shit. It was a whole bunch of things that that was in the contract that he couldn't throw.
Is that true though? Like,
I don't know. I wouldn't know. I
heard too that I read. This is how dumb we are as people. I read online from like real sources, like real boxing experts sources, that if it wasn't a knockdown for either guy, the decision wouldn't be a win, and that was false because Mike Tyson and Jake Paul have one has a win, one has an L on their record now. Yeah. So that was false. So like we can't believe everything.
Since it was sanctioned, I was really like, oh, Mike is not gonna let him do this. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like he was just old and slow.
True.
And Jake is stepping back and keeping his length.
That's a good way you said it. He's old and slow. But I want to say one more thing on this, and then we're gonna just move on to the real fight on Saturday.
Okay.
The real boxing. Like a week of walking through the grocery store, going to the gas station.
Everybody, people that you don't even talk to.
Taking the kids to school. I had an old white lady come up to me. I posted about it. Old white lady came up to me with a cane. I had a Mike Tyson hoodie on Friday, and she said, "Are you watching the fight?" I go, "Yeah, lady, I'm watching the fight." What, she's laughing. I'm like, "Who you got?" She's like, "Iron Mike." Fucking took her old walking ass out of there. And it was great to see though. I was like, yo, I love this lady, man. What that aura is, like what that is.
He got aura.
Like, dude,
he's that aura.
That was the worst boxing fight we've ever seen. And it was the best build up and the best week that every fighter wants. Every single.
That slap too.
Who's your favorite fighter?
Got it.
Who's your favorite fighter?
Which right
now, who's your favorite fighter?
Tank,
right?
Yeah.
There's been no fight week like that. That's what you dream for.
Yeah.
I like Tio. I love Tio, right? What do I want? I want to walk through the mall. I want to go get gas. And I want everyone to ask me, what we got? Like, just like this was. Every mainstream media outlet. So for that, it's not a legend of Mike Tyson. It's the facts. Mike Tyson is the guy. He is the guy.
Even though, we knew that, this time, this was going to happen, kind of, it was foreshadowed when he had the conversation with the girl and he was talking about legacy. You can tell that he didn't really care. He didn't really care about this L that he was going to take. He didn't care at that point.
20 million.
Yeah, so it's like we knew that. We all knew that, and we still all believed in Mike. Mm-hmm. It's crazy how we hit this one person can make us all believe.
A 58-year-old man had boxing experts I think he has a shot. That's crazy.
The major age difference in.
That being said, I'm good. I don't need to see him in the ring anymore. We're good. We're good.
And he talking about if the money's right, or
you can't hate it. He's a fighter. And 20 mils, bro.
20 mils,
and that's just.
But put him in somebody his own age.
Yeah, but even that, I don't want to watch two old guys fight. I want to watch Jake Paul fight a guy his age. Who's 10-0 or 12-0, 13-0.
We talking about. So, what do you think about against Andre Ward?
That Andre Ward beats him. If Andre Ward gets into camp, but Andre Ward's not going to do that either.
Andre Ward was talking like he would do it.
Yeah,
he was, and the post conference, he was like. Yeah, he wasn't saying no names, but it sounded like he was talking about himself.
I mean, yeah.
He
just sparred Terrence Crawford. He's got to be.
He would get that bag, too.
Yeah. I mean, Andre Ward will beat him right now, I think. He's still in the gym. He's not old enough. Like Mike Tyson at Andre Ward's age beats the shit out of Jake Paul. Yeah. I don't even know how old Andre Ward is, but I know he's not 60 or 58, whatever it is. But hey, all right, enough about Mike Tyson. I'm actually sick of it now. It was great. It was awesome. It was a great fight week. We weren't, Mike Tyson to us is like Michael Jordan. We're in our 30s, but we're not late 30s. We're early 30s. So we saw the tail end.
Yeah.
So feeling that Imagine how it felt like.
I mean,
in his prime.
he's like the only fighter that's in UFC fighting games.
Yeah, like
that's from boxing.
Yeah, so that dude.
That's
is,
Iron Mike Tyson,
Yep.
bro. He's in boxing game like Bruce Lee,
and people argue.
and in UFC games.
Listen, his competition and everything, he was navigated, and I kind of sometimes agree with that, but he beat guys the way you're supposed to beat guys. Like, the guys he faced,
Yeah.
erase. And with gambling, imagine what the odds would be. All right, but enough of this time machine.
All right. Yeah.
On to the next Saturday morning real fight. Unfortunately, this fucking real fight that was a great card. It was actually a better card than freaking the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson card. Mm-hmm. Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez versus Chris Abilium Smith. 12 rounds for Ramirez's WBA cruiser title and Billiam Smith's WBO cruiserweight title. Unification fight. Awesome fight. I am so mad at the Saudis.
Why now? The same reasons?
Same reasons. Not for putting this card together. Great card. Every fight was awesome. Literally, every fight on this card was awesome.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you have Latino night? Right? It was Latino night. And the entire card was
good.
good.
That Mexican shit that they put on it.
Yeah, they had a mariachi band. But
Yeah.
how do you have a Latino night, right? And the crowd is silent. And there's no drunk Latinos in the crowd.
Yeah.
You cannot have a boxing match. And this is also Oscar's fault. And call it Latino night. And not have drunk Latinos
It was
in
one
the crowd.
song they was going crazy for, though. I forgot what
Yeah?
song it was. They was
But
wild.
did you hear the fights were great and there was silence in the crowd. And that's my biggest gripe with the Saudis. That and the time that the fights were on. But
Yeah.
you can't fix that. It's their time. I get it. But like the crowd. You should have flew in. You should have went to all these dudes fighting's hometowns
Yeah.
and been like, yo, here's a jet.
Got them tickets.
Vacation Saudi. Here. You all could drink in this section. Now you have a boxing match.
Yeah.
But what do I know? I'm just a fan and I just watch this shit and
That was a great fight, though.
oh,
Yeah,
all of
what's
them.
a
All of them.
freaking-
Dude, that was they say Serrano Taylor fight of the year? Bro, this fight
Not fight of the year. They wasn't
nah,
fight of the year.
it wasn't back and forth. You're right. But Chris William Smith,
Because thing have what's the other guy? Not Smith, the other one.
Zurdo?
Zora.
Zorro.
Huh?
Zurdo.
Okay, Zorro.
I like that better.
I
We'll
like
call him
that.
Zorro from now on.
I like that. Zora.
Zurdo.
Zorro.
Zorro. You call him Zorro.
All right, whatever. He's a freaking. He got skill.
Yeah.
He got skill, and he was moving up, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, his fucking skill. He's bringing the skill up. He's reminding me of like a Usyk, going up in weight, and then bring his style to that to that weight class and making a difference. And he got fucking hella fights. I'm like, what the fuck? His record is like 45-1, and it's 46. I'm like, what? When is this guy? I've never seen him fight. And then it's like, I never seen him fight. He had 47 fights. I'm like,
Nah, he's always been like up there.
yo, it's crazy. I'm like, and he's so skilled and experienced. You know, he got experience. Mm-hmm. And Smith put on a show.
Bro,
and
that dude is like we always say, that fighter's a dog. Like most boxing pundits say.
Smith put on a fucking show for himself. Like
Smith is a dude. He was Zerno's biggest flaw right now at this weight class is getting hit.
Yeah,
he was getting hit.
He was getting hit by that boy.
That dude was out on his feet. Whop. Zerno, but Zerno ate it. But you can't keep getting hit like that in that weight class.
He started off. Smith started off good early. Hurting him. I felt like he hurt him a couple times. He had him hurt the first round, I think, maybe.
You know what he does that this not Smith, what Zurdo does in this weight class that they're not really ready for or used to? Mm-hmm. He invests in the body early and often. And he just chops that tree down, and then his body shots, dude, his hook to the body, his outside
nice,
hook,
it's clean.
Clean as fuck.
You could, when they was showing, like, when he was coming out and they were, like, showing a preview, they showed a fucking a body shot.
It looked like John
right
Jones.
to the body.
It looked like John Jones' kick. Jones
yeah.
His right to the body like John Jones' kick.
That shit hurt me.
But that's what his punches look like. That shit is crazy.
So, that guy, he's talented, man, and he got so much experience, and
He just does get hit a lot, and he's moving up in weight. He says he wants to fight at heavyweight. Let me tell you right now. So if he gets undisputed and moves to heavyweight, you cannot get hit like that at heavyweight. You have a great chin, but every punch that you take, this dude, Billiam Smith, was fucking. I thought it a shot. I was about to live bet him knockout because he was clubbing.
Yeah, he was throwing some shit.
Did you see his face after too? I don't really care about like after face pictures. No. Everyone's face looks shitty after fight. He was all bandaged up. He like broke his hand. His fucking looked like a mummy. Hey, both their stock rose though. Those are some two warriors, and now Ramirez is the unified champ. Next, he's on the belt hunt, which is cool. Next, they're saying he's gonna fight. What the hell is that guy's name? It's fucking a weird name. Jai Opataya, whatever the fuck it is.
Okay.
That's another guy though. A little more skilled, I think, boxing wise than
Smith.
Yeah, CBS. But fucking you can't keep getting hit like that. And Jai's better with angles and a little bit better movement. He'll set it up a little better and might have some more oomph behind it. So that's a great fight though if that fight happens. I'm still backing our guy, but he needs to come ready. Also, too, in the past, at lesser weights, Zerto's known to be doing really, really good, and he kind of has that Tyson Fury syndrome. Party. So if he could just stay on the straight and narrow, which he appears to be now, he should be all right.
He got so much fucking fights.
Those heavy fights like that are so good to watch, though, man. That was a fucking... that was a great main event. The only problem was it was on at like 3 p.m. Nobody cared, and the crowd was dead. But
I mean, we was watching it.
Yeah.
I was playing 2K and watching it.
The fight before that, at 140, Jose Ramirez versus Arnold Barboza Jr.
This is the same guy that was trying to replace Ryan Garcia.
Like, yeah, he's always...
Against Devin that day.
There's rumors that, I don't know what the truth is, but there's rumors that both of these guys ducked Tio. And kind of Arnold Barboza did. He was with Top Rank and then went away. Jose Ramirez, too. Jose Ramirez, too, was with Top.
Tio would have tore his ass up.
So let me.
This guy is so plain Jane.
Yeah,
he's just a.
He beat this version of Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez in his prime. He's on the back end of his career now. Quick back end, but he's on the back end of his career. He would have. Jose Ramirez in his prime would have fucking hurt this man.
I really like the way he was talking before. It felt like he was really good. He's just a guy.
His jab is good. He's great with disrupting what you're doing. I'll give him that. In this fight, every time Ramirez would set up and go to throw, he'd pop that jab perfect just to reset. Like he'd have to reset. So for that is good. And his distance.
But I was I was on a video game at the same time. So I was on 2K with my cousins and that's what we do. So we the eye test. I felt like he was losing the fight because every time I look to the left, I'm watching, I'm fiended out, so I'm just like watching boxing, 2K boxing. They're like, "What are you doing?" Well, you're not passing the ball. Yo, inbound the ball because I'm watching boxing at the same time. So it's like,
so he looked way better than his last fight. His last fight, arguably, he lost versus the Irish dude. But I will say this, and this is how I know Arnold Barboza Jr. And I'm not trying to.
What's his last fight was on that undercard?
Yeah, it was with an Irish dude that
was on that Ryan.
I think the undercard.
It had to be on that undercard.
I think so, but it was with, I don't know what undercard, but it was an Irish guy. And dude, listen, when you just beat a guy, right? That's his best resume bullet. Jose Ramirez is the best name he beat. But you would have thought, did you see the end? You would have thought this guy won undisputed. He won all 4 belts and just beat Tio or Lomachenko. The way he was acting, dude, he was crying. He's on his knees.
Yeah, because he fucking. I felt like he almost lost.
He won this.
Eye test.
You gotta watch the full thing.
If I wasn't really watching. That's what I'm trying to say.
He 100% won this fight, and it's the best name on his resume. But acting like that after winning, like, bro, okay, like, yeah, be excited. Don't get me wrong, and I don't. If I beat anybody, I'm gonna go act like that. But I'm just a fat, drinking, bald white guy. So to him to act like that, like, bro, you didn't just beat like Tank. You didn't just beat like, you know what I mean? You beat Jose Ramirez on the back half and the back end. You know, like great win, best resume. But be excited. If this guy gets belts, he's gonna fucking I don't know what he's gonna do if he acts like that.
And he won a title shot. I don't even know if he deserved one, to be real.
He needs to beat. I mean, that's a great win on his way to a title shot, yeah. But he needs one more name, I think, and then give him one. But yeah, you're right. And I'm not being biased. Just he won this fight on his athleticism and his jab.
Yeah,
but you got it.
That back foot too.
That next tier, and I'll give him those body shots. He was eating pretty good.
He don't want nothing with T.O., Josh Taylor, fucking Regis might even give him works.
Then the fight before that. Nah, I don't know. He'll beat Regis probably. Regis can't catch him. He's too athletic. And Regis is done now too. He's another back half guy. But whatever. The fight before that. And we're rushing a little bit because we just had an interview. Oscar Duarte versus Bortazan Akhmedov.
I don't.
You didn't see it?
No.
Bro, this was another back and forth 50-50 fight. I thought Akhmedov won. But I tell you what, man. He's in there tough. He's in there tough every fucking round. Duarte, I'm talking about. He's in there tough every round. Akhmedov would not stop throwing. He looked like Zepeda, the main event. He looked like Zepeda. Or not the main event, but he looked like Zepeda. He would not stop throwing. He was landing, and I'm not trying to hate Oscar Duarte or hate on him. He fucking gave it everything he has. But Akhmedov was a fill-in, a last-minute fill-in for Kenny Sims Jr. He had like a knee issue or something. I'm sure Kenny Sims was watching this fight, and I'm sure at the end, he's like, oh, it's Latino night. It went Duarte's way. Like the scorecards were crazy, bro. Crazy. Like it was not like that.
Close?
It was close, very close, and I leaned more towards Akhmedov. And these again, we should just change the name of our show to
Kenny probably knew he was gonna get robbed.
Yeah, he must have. Latino night, he must have. And I'm going to change the name of this show to Don't Fuck with Eastern Europeans, because that's all we seem to talk about. But time and time again, they just keep showing us that they are fucking animals in there, bro. And there's nothing really to say, because there's what's next for Duarte or Akhmedov? Nothing. Like, cool. You guys won. You're both ranked up there. Hopefully you get a shot. But you're both high-risk, low-reward fights. So if you have a belt, I don't think, unless it gets ordered, I don't think you're going to fight. And then, in closing, and we're going to close out the show with this. Sorry, we're talking a little fast. But William Zepeda versus Tevin Farmer.
Ooh.
Now, this fight has some significance.
Yeah.
Listen, it wasn't for a belt, but it was supposed to be a tune-up. So William Zepeda took Tevin Farmer as a tune-up for Shakur. And
this not looking well for William. Now.
I've said it time and time again, dude. Time and time again. And if we have another show, I'm going to name it this. Don't plan your next fight before your next fight. Listen to Coach Puma here on the Spar-Inn Boxing Podcast. We offer tips and coaching on how to drink. So do not do that, dude. Like, again and again. And I'll also say this. I don't think Tevin Farmer won that fight. Mm-hmm. It was close, but I don't think he won it. Because Zepeda still, before that knockout, it was what, the fourth round with a minute and 20. Or knockdown, I'm sorry. Before that knockdown, Zepeda was coming. Zepeda was coming. And he got stupid and silly, and then he fought a little timid for 2 more rounds. And then again, he forgot that he got knocked down and just came again.
Yep. So it's like styles make fights.
Lefty, lefty, though.
That fucking counter.
Shakur sees something now.
Yeah.
And Shakur's going to be highly favored.
Yeah.
Highly favored.
So, but the only thing is Shakur going to stay in the pocket to counter like that? Because he was in the pocket when he countered like that. He was looking for it the whole time. Tevin did great, bro. This is it was like a redemption fucking fight.
This conversation.
He just stays in it. He just stays in the lane of like opportunity because he makes the best of his opportunities and every fight that he gets a chance to.
That dude is Philly tough.
Yo,
he is Philly tough.
And his eyes look crazy, but every time
that's like some new shit. I think his last 5 fights, his eyes. But that dude is Philly tough.
Yo, he is the land of opportunity. That's him.
His eyes look crazy.
he just make the best of it, bro. And I like it's like
he got very emotional post fight, man.
He got emotional. I didn't see that.
He was like choking up. He was like talking about. He's like, it's not the fight. It's not the fight. And just like Alex Vargas, he's like, the training, dude, the work you put in, blah, blah, blah. He thought he won that fight. I didn't think he did enough to win. It was close, very close. But with the knockdown.
He did so good.
He landed such good shots.
He did so good.
I think more shots were landed by Zepeda, but he landed so good shots. He almost knocked him down again with that fucking slip left, bro. As a lefty, that when we do mitts, what I would say, slip right for you, right? That slip left, bro, was fucking on the money. Zepeda down, and he didn't get hurt. It was a pop shot, but it made Zepeda know.
Yeah, he was looking for that shit the whole time,
and it let him know, like, oh no, this is still pro boxing, bro.
And he sat in the pocket with him a lot. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I thought it was dumb at first.
Yeah,
but when he punched with him, he threw that slip.
Slip left.
Crazy, bro.
Insane.
Is he a natural left though? Because you know Shakur not a natural left.
No.
Not natural.
I don't think he is either.
Damn.
No, yeah, Zepeda's not. He's not either. That's why his jab's so strong.
No, I'm talking about. Oh yeah, no, Zepeda's a left.
He's lefty, but he's not natural lefty. He's so damn strong because they made him a lefty.
Yeah.
He's not a natural lefty.
Yeah. See, that's
scary.
That's not good. That's not.
Ken Shakur. I want to see if Shakur could, when he gets hit by this shit, because he's gonna get hit with something. If the fight happens, no matter how crafty he is, he's gonna get hit with some shit. Because you keep 100 punches around, you're gonna get hit with some shit, right?
You're gonna have to get hit, right?
You know what I mean? You play
lotto.
lotto.
Have to throw something back.
You gamble 100 times on the Jets. They gotta win one game.
So at first, I was swaying to like Williams and Zepeda in this Shakur fight, right? After this fight, it's going back to Shakur now. Like people is thinking like,
what?
It's going to be Shakur's going to be the major favorite now.
Yeah, I can see it. But also, you got to look at the other end. Okay, Zepeda realized I got to work on something. So maybe
what is that?
He's going not get hit with that fucking slip left. That's it. He got hit with it a lot.
Yeah.
I think he took this fight lightly, and Tevin Farmer was an ex-champion. Came in here like, don't take me lightly, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And that was that.
Tevin is his thing, man.
Yo, and Tevin, clap it up for Tevin, bro. That dude fucking, he showed out for Philly, man. Because he was very, very, very highly underdog. Yeah. High underdog right there. And he did his fucking thing, man. Props to him for that. I don't know what's next for, he'll get some fights on undercards again. Oh, this guy looked really good against Zepeda. Fight him. Mm-hmm. He'll still get some money from fights. I'm sure he'll be fighting again. But Zepeda Shakur, man, let's line it up. You know what fight's around the corner?
Which one?
Fury Usyk 2, man. Ooh. I didn't realize. Wow. That's right around the corner.
2 weeks?
December something. December 21st, I think.
Shit, we got some time.
Yeah, but I'm like, shit, December's coming up, bro. It's November 18th.
Time is flying.
Thanksgiving. Hey, that's it for the show. We had to do a quick one here. Check out who we just spoke with right before this, Alex Vargas. That'll be up there. Check out that interview. He's ranked in, I believe, by the WBO or the WBA, ranked fighter, Long Island, El Toro, trying to get a fight. It's an interesting interview. He talks about how hard it is, promotional wise, which is cool to see, what the casual fans don't usually see, and it's always funny when you talk to us.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all we got. You got anything you want to plug?
Ain't shit. Not really.
Yeah, the Mike Tyson saga is over. We will catch you all next on the next episode of the Spar-Inn Boxing Podcast. Please follow us on everything. Yo, somebody listened and they wanted a free hoodie.
That's fire.
Nah, nobody listened.
Oh, shit.
Yo, if you did make it this far, hit us up. I'll send you a free hoodie. Just DM me at the Spar-Inn. Yo, we're out.